Morning.
Might need to go and work for these guys and fix their sound up.
How's it not working?
No sound on the thing, all the comments on YouTube. Look at it, come and have a look at it. It's just like, look at how fast it's going and everyone's whinging about the sound. Sound, audio, sound. Look at that. Yeah, still no. That's what 59,000 people look like when they can't hear the sound. Look at how many people and it's all sound. They fucking put a picture up.
Good morning everyone, it is Friday, which means it is time for another workout. Plan for today is watch the announcement like last time. I want to talk about a bit of an update and some other stuff, and then we're getting to get to the workout. Okay, so for a bit of an update, and I'm gonna have a bit of a ramble, I've written some points, but I kind of want to get a few things across. I was pretty unhappy with how that last workout came, and that's predominantly because I didn't get a chance at a second go, because I just didn't feel that my back was ready to get back in there and do that sort of thing. But I also recognize that sometimes you just need to cut your losses and move on to the next thing, which is what I started to do. I also probably would have given it a go had I not got injured by walking into a car door, believe it or not. And I actually spent 2 days of this week limping around like a wounded animal and not training. So when you can't redo a workout and you can't work out, it gets pretty mentally frustrating. And although it doesn't sound like a major thing, to be honest, I seriously thought at the time I was gonna have to pull out completely of the opens. On top of that, with all of this, I'm obviously trying to record these workouts for you guys, and that has an additional pressure as well. To be honest, I wasn't quite ready for that many people to be interested or that many people to be watching what I'm putting out. And as an anxious person about workouts specifically, I guess it comes down to there's a bit of added pressure with having, you know, however many people watch this video. The basic thing is I want to put my best result out there, and that's hard to do with a lot of people watching. However, I came to the conclusion that this is very much self-induced pressure. Pretty much all of the comments and the conversations that I'm having with people are very supportive of what's going on. So pretty much I told myself to drink a can of concrete and get back out there.
That's good squishy.
So I've tried to make a bit of a mental shift, and I've done one other thing which I think will help. Now I had planned to do a bit of a results analysis, but I found by constantly looking at the leaderboard that was bringing me down mentally. I think one of the things with this vlog is that when you talk about stuff, you become very analytical about what you're doing and why you're doing it. And that's important for the storyline, it's important for people who are following along because they want that self-analysis so that they understand what your motives are. But when you're trying to get the best result possible, you can often beat yourself up if you constantly look at what you're doing. So one thing I've decided is that I will not be looking at the leaderboard for at least the first 3 weeks. I mean, I'm still gonna look at other people's scores, specifically around like the top 10, top 20 in maybe WA, Australia, the world, but that's purely for interest. I'm not going to be looking at other people who I consider myself to be similar to, and I'm certainly not going to be looking at my result for the first 3 weeks. This will be interesting because if I have to do any redos, it's purely on a gut feel and what I know from just talking to people. And I predominantly made this decision because somebody reminded me that one of the reasons that I had so much fun at Battling Southwest was because I completely ignored the leaderboard. That's right, for 2 days of competition, a whole weekend, I did not even look at that leaderboard, and I was pretty annoyed when people told me what my scores were. But I had so much more fun doing it that way. As I've said before, ultimately, I'm not going anywhere with this. I'm not a sponsored athlete. I'm not going to the games. The competition is only with myself, and I should go back to just enjoying that and trying to do the best that I can. So in summary, this week has started here and hopefully moved to here, because additionally, my injury seems to be pretty much non-existent now. I trained for a little bit yesterday and I really didn't feel anything as I moved around, it's great, really. Because trust me, I was gonna have to come up with another plan for the next 4 weeks if I wasn't training to complete this little mini project for myself. Anyway, I've had a few ideas about where I think all this sort of stuff is going. I'm kind of mulling it over, getting a bit of a plan together, and I'll talk about that in another video. We should probably get back to the announcement. I am predicting today an AMRAP involving pull-ups, and I have no idea why I'm doing that. I'm just gonna put it out there. Oh, no sound. Welcome to CrossFit Mime. You will mime for time.
Has dumbbells. 17.2 starts with 50-foot walking lunge with the dumbbells in the front rack position. 50 pounds for the men.
I get the feeling that they're trying to make up for making everyone buy dumbbells.
16 toe to bar.
Damn it.
Instead of 16 toe to bar, 16 bar
Muscle-ups.
muscle ups.
Instant reaction?
I'm still a little bit confused. There's a lot going on, to be honest.
Do you need a pen and paper
The
and a
easiest
whiteboard?
part is probably the 12-minute time frame.
Oh, you can put all those lines on the floor in the gym. Won't that be fun? More tape, Bunnings run.
Are through the roof. They bought shares in whoever makes the tape, to be honest.
Any thoughts, worries, strategy, instant reaction?
Knees are sore already.
You what? Your knees?
And grip. My hands already ripped, but should be alright. A lot of curls.
Yeah, you've got small arms, so you're going to struggle, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna struggle pretty bad. It should be good fun, but tough. The ones that look easy always are the worst.
So, what did a fish have to do with this workout?
What a who?
The fish. Dave Castro put an Instagram up of a fish like gulping for air.
You know he's just fucking with people.
Yeah,
right?
but
Getting people talking about the weirdest bitches.
there was a dude in the comments who wrote, "Oh, can't wait for a salmon ladder." I think for me, like as a below average CrossFitter, I'll be happy to finish a round of this. I think like it's gonna get a lot harder than people think. Like I do have bar muscle ups, my toasted bar aren't strong, but I'll get there. I think like from a competition perspective, that bar muscle up is obviously gonna like knock out a lot of people, moving them into a scale category because it's a movement that they might not have. I'm not super worried about how my back's gonna go because it's quite low reps there. And I'm also not worried really about the lunges. I think overall it's just going to be that grip throughout that's going to be a pain in the bum. I think whilst I'd like to continuously move throughout this, I'll probably have to break this up into like pretty small sets and then make sure that my rest is minimal. And then by the time I get to the muscle ups, it'll probably be singles, even though normally I'll be able to string a few together. So I think key to this for like people like me will be breaking this up at sensible points and making sure that the rest is the right amount, i.e. not too much where they're wasting time, but not too little that they don't have enough strength to get that movement done. Anyway, I think this part of the vlog is probably long enough, so we're going to fast forward time. I'm going to go do some work and I'll see you in the evening. 3, 2, 1, go! It is now 6:30 in the afternoon. I have had a terrible day of work, which means that it's actually probably a good thing because I haven't really thought about what is going to happen now. Weather's been really warm today, which will make for an interesting workout, but at least it's not been as humid as hell like it has the last few days. So I'm going to go mobilize and then we get on with this. Okay, so you remember how I said earlier in the vlog, and I'm also not worried really about the lunges. I've just tried a few. And the power clean, they're relatively heavy. This will be interesting. Meanwhile, methods on how to shoulder these things continue.
That's better.
Oh! I'm putting that one in there. That's better. Along with knee sleeves and gloves, I would highly like to tape a couple of toilet rolls with padding to my shoulders. This is going to be mental. So, for the uninitiated, what's happening is there's a rule about where the dumbbell can be, and by putting it on top of your shoulder, it's hopefully going to be a bit easier. But the problem is getting it up there.
Trembling.
Museum piece down there. Can you put a shirt on? I am not gonna lie. I think everyone's settled into the fact that the lunges are actually quite a lot of work. It also doesn't help that it's about, what, 34 degrees in here and slightly humid. Lovely. Change from last week, I'm in going second rather than last, so hopefully I don't need some food halfway through the night to try and keep me alive. Where's that going?
Instant snap.
Oh God. These guys are 2 minutes away from finishing. I'm gonna put myself down for having watched this for just trying to get muscle ups into the muscle ups, like the first round. It looks nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
Nervous. You know, this guy's tired when it takes him 2 minutes to get off the floor and then he has to stop halfway through getting his camera. I would like to report that was horrible. Quads from the lunges. Well done, Mish. The quads hurt from the lunges. You just have to chip away at the bar muscle ups. Oh. There is not enough oxygen in this room. I don't think I can go any quicker. I might try, but... So the first few bits go really easy and you feel like you've gone out the gate too hard and then it just catches up and you just got to keep going and you look at the clock and it's like, I don't know, 5-6 minutes on muscle ups. But I'm really happy with how my toast bar are. Last year I didn't have them, so to do that and keep that consistency, you can do your toast bar 2 bigger set and then that just ruins you. I did 7 to start with and then I was down to like 4s or 5s or something. I can't remember. Anyway, I better do some judging. Has just beaten my score by miles, which is amazing. He got 122 reps, so through into the second set of muscle ups, which is awesome. It is 8:30 in the evening. Pretty much everybody has now died and gone through. To be honest, I feel like this workout was way better received than the other one. Like, it really hurts, but you recover very quickly. It's been great to see some people get their first muscle up. I think there's been a lot of struggle, but I think like ultimately people are going to pull up, recover a lot quicker with this workout. And I hate to say it, but I'm already thinking about a redo because I feel pretty fresh, but that could be because I had a quick sip of beer. Are you going to ruin my vlog again? Yeah. If you do want my opinion on what I would do differently to do this workout, I would say the following things. 1, do not go crazy on your first set of toes to bar. They will feel awesome and then you will hurt later. 2, don't rest too much on the muscle ups because you're gonna feel like you're gassed, but if you can get up there, then you can get up there. The gas doesn't really change that. Oh, look at that. 3, I did not see much of a difference on how you rest the weight on your shoulder. Lots of people trying out different techniques. For me, made absolutely no difference whatsoever. Anyway, if you're gonna use those, I hope they're useful, they're an insight. Good luck to your workout. I feel like this vlog is ending on a far more positive note than 17.1. I hope that your workout went just as well as it appears that everyone else's did. As ever, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment as to how you went. If you've got a prediction for 17.3, bung that down below. And as ever, I'll see you in the next one. That's better. That one is definitely going in. That's a cracker.